My ninjas, my ninjas, my motherfucking ninjas. This chapter, the fighting was excellent, top notch. There's nothing that I can really complain about. I thought there was going to be a lot to complain about, but I'm glad there isn't. Even though it's kind of weird how Naruto has all of the Tail Beast chakra in him, and his cloak still looks like Kurama. But that aside, this fight was epic. That humongous fireball Sasuke did, and the Naruto just palming the hell out of this shit. The Gudo Dama and the teleportation from Sasuke, everything was epic. But the most badass thing that I've ever seen, the Kurama mode Naruto, or the Kurama cloak Naruto, the flying Susanoo Sasuke, connecting fucking fists, and then tidal waves appearing behind them. What? That shit was gangster. That was gangster as fuck. And one of their attacks, I forgot who it was, seemed to crack Hashirama's face, like the big stone Hashirama. So by the end of this, are the two statues of Madara and Hashirama going to be destroyed? I guess that can be symbolized as the brothers' curse finally being over with. But I don't know, man. That scene with that punch connecting, and then Sasuke doing a fucking Susanoo Chidori. His Susanoo. This guy's Susanoo did a Chidori. How OP is that? We know the Chidori is already an OP technique already. I mean, it can already go through any part of your body like that. So a Susanoo Chidori? Who the hell is he trying to shank with that shit? A mountain? Like, really? But that Biju bomb versus that Chidori and that explosion, the nostalgia right there really hit when that huge, I can't even call it the same dome that we got versus the Rasengan and Chidori back in part 1, because this ball slash explosion is on a whole nother level. But we go into the nothingness again, and Naruto and Sasuke are talking to each other yet again. Now, this is the end of the fight. Like, if the first 6 or 7 chapters was all we're going to get of Naruto and Sasuke, I would call bullshit. But I don't mind the flashbacks, and I don't mind them being in the White Room again and doing the talk no jutsu thing if we continue with the fight. But if the fight is over, like if this is all we're going to get within the next 6 chapters, or 5 chapters, I'm sorry, then that would be bullshit, because we were hyped up for like 3 chapters for the fight, and it didn't even last an entire chapter. But I'm pretty sure after they get out of here and realize what each other really wants, then the fight will continue, because I think the last page said something like Naruto and Sasuke finally understand each other or something like that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to come to some type of conclusion about the other's motives, and then the fight would just turn up, because Sasuke said that, Naruto, you need to stop holding back because you're going to die. And Naruto's like, I'm not going to die, and I'm not going to let you be alone, because you are my one and only true best friend. Now, how much of a fuck you is that to the characters that stayed by Naruto's side this entire time? I thought that was an interesting thing to say. I mean, we all knew that Sasuke was very, very important to Naruto ever since part 1, but to call him his one and only best friend when he has had many, many characters, Neji, I mean, come on, man. He's had all of these epic people, you know, fight by his side. I mean, Jiraiya basically died for him in the village, and the entire war was made to protect this guy. Like, all of the shinobi from all over the world came together to fight for Naruto and B's sake, basically. And Sasuke, the guy that left him, the guy that's a fucking asshole to him, is his one and only best friend. I mean, out of all of those millions of shinobi, you can't find not one more best friend Naruto. Are you serious? This guy has some clinging issues. But this chapter, it was great. I really enjoyed it. I like the flashbacks. Usually, I complain about flashbacks and fighting chapters, but I think it was relevant, honestly. I mean, it's like we needed this, and you knew it was going to happen. Everyone knew it was going to happen, but it was just kind of a parallel to what's going on now, and just showing what they went through together. I hope it pulls a Hunter x Hunter and just shows what all they've been through from the beginning of the series. I mean, I don't want it to take up a whole chapter, God no, because Naruto has done enough of that. But I don't know, I just think seeing the fight and then a parallel to what they've been through before. Kind of like the Kakashi versus Obito fight that was animated not too long ago. That was done beautifully, and if this fight can just turn out like that, I would be happy. I mean, I expect at least 1 or 1.5 more chapters of them fighting, because it was awesome. It was badass. I mean, they showed off their newer abilities like I wanted, except, Naruto only did the Guildama thing and the Biju Bomb, really. But, I mean, I can't really complain from what we've gotten. And if we get more, I like the direction that this fight is going, because they are bringing out their new moves. It's not just, it's not taijutsu, although I do want to see them do some hand-to-hand stuff. I mean, the first initial clash was taijutsu technically, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it. But I want to see them go in, man. Bring out the godly powers. I mean, where are those different tail beast Rasen shurikens, Naruto and Sasuke? Bring out some fucking Amaterasu cutting or a black Chidori cutting or something. Just go in. It cannot end right here. I will be so upset if the fight is already over. But I mean, let's get real. They're both still, basically uninjured. They're about to talk, and then it's really, really about to turn up, in my opinion. But I like how Sasuke says, Naruto, you need to get over this shit. We're not kids anymore. And if Sasuke had the mentality that he does now, back at the end of part 1, Naruto would have been dead. And I kind of agree with Sasuke to a sense that Naruto does need to get over it, because it's completely obvious that Sasuke is not going to change his mind. I mean, after all of this, Sasuke still wants to kill him. So, I mean, I can't say if it's awesome that Naruto still hasn't given up on his friend, or if it's just naive and just immature to think that he can save everyone. Because we just got out of a war when that was the biggest lesson that Naruto learned, was he cannot save everyone. And, I mean, it's his fucking birthday, man. How much fucked up shit has this dude gone through since his birthday began? I mean, I wouldn't want a fucking birthday again after this shit. I mean, fuck. But I really did enjoy this chapter. I'm pretty sure the fighting isn't over with, but we do only have 5 more chapters to the end of this awesome series, so Kishimoto can do whatever he wants, really. But yeah, what we got, the action was awesome. There were so many epic scenes that I cannot wait to get animated. You guys are hating on the flashbacks. Like, I got so many messages talking about it's bullshit, the dialogue is bullshit. But we all know once this gets animated and the music kicks in and the animation, if it's delicious, how it has been in some recent episodes, then no one will complain. Because, I mean, the animation team has done an epic job of making boring things pretty epic in the anime. All it needs is the right visuals, the right music, and it may add a little bit more, like in the Kakashi versus Obito fight. So, but yeah, I really did enjoy this chapter. I wouldn't call it a 10 out of 10 because, I mean, the action was top notch. It's what I expected from them going in after all these years. And, just the beginning of the fight. If this is a teaser of what we're about to get, then I'm all on board. But if this is it until the movie, I'm going to call bullshit. But it all depends on what happens next chapter. But Naruto may stop holding back because Sasuke can sense it. We all know it. We all know Naruto can go the fuck in if he really wanted to. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. But honestly, there's really not that much more to say about this chapter. They fought. It was epic. They did the Chidori Rasengan thing, or Chidori Biju Bomb thing, and they're in the white space of nothingness again, yet again. So tell me what you guys think about this chapter. I know a lot of people don't like this kind of content. They would rather just see Naruto and Sasuke just fight. But, I mean, can you really blame Kishimoto for doing it this way? And a lot of people have already been in my inbox saying that, oh, Naruto and Sasuke Part 1, their fight was better, blah, blah, blah. There was no flashbacks. I mean, duh. I mean, because that was the first fight, really. You can't really put flashbacks in something that there was nothing before it, So, I mean, I'm just going to suck it up, even though there are an abundance of flashbacks in these later chapters. They are doing the job, and when it gets animated, these 2 or 3 chapters probably will only be 1 episode, really. So I'm looking forward to this animated. But tell me what you guys think. I know I'm yapping on about this a lot, but yeah, I'm out.